You're listening to episode 87 of Buffer Buddies. This is a movie night podcast where we watch movies together and we talk about them and then we rate them at the end. I'm Jared from UpDownLeftDie.
I'm Tiffany from UpDownLeftDie.
And I'm Coffee Boy, aka Rest in Peace 120, aka Rest in Peace 420, aka Italian Tasty Hot Fresh Delicious Pizza, and like a million other. I have lost count so many times.
We got to get you a new one. I think we haven't had a new name for you in a while.
That's true. Coffee Boy's been stuck.
Yeah, it's kind of a good one. I kind of like that one. It's simple and clean. Where'd my nachos go?
What's the anagram for it? What's
like
CB 420 Blaze it. I
just combine all of this.
Yeah. Well, create one super word.
I thought you were trying to come up with like the Tom Riddle thing.
I was also thinking that.
Isn't that what an anagram is?
Yes.
Oh, what am I thinking of?
An acronym. Like you're trying to make
acronym.
You're
Starts
trying to
with
make
an A. Anarchy?
Yeah, trying to make an anarchy. Did I say we're watching Beverly Hills Ninja? It's the title of the podcast. I think you figured it out if you're here listening.
What if we juked them and switched it last minute?
What if I just named the episodes whatever the hell movie I feel like, and it has nothing to do with what movie we watch? It's just that's what I was thinking of that day.
Why not?
And then you could see when I see a movie, because the next 3 episodes are like John Wick 3, John Wick 3, John Wick 3, Detective Pikachu, John Wick 3. It's like, I was just thinking of those movies. We didn't do those for the podcast. I would never do those movies. Those movies are good.
That's one way to do it.
Actually, I don't know. Detective Pikachu was all right. It was pretty good. I don't want to get into it too much. This is a movie review podcast, but my personal, this is very controversial. I don't think Ryan, what's his name? I almost called him Ryan Wilson. I don't know who that is.
Calling out all Ryan Wilsons out there. Listen here, Ryan Wilson. If you thought Detective Pikachu was a good movie, you're wrong, because Jared said it was just okay.
I almost said John Deadpool.
John Deadpool. If you're out there listening to this podcast.
Wait, what is his name? Who plays Deadpool?
Ryan Reynolds?
Ryan Reynolds. I don't think he added anything to the movie. I think they should have went with a different person.
I still think it should have been Danny DeVito.
It would have been way funnier if it was Danny DeVito. But I just he didn't, I don't think he it was like this joke that didn't play off well to me. It was like, it was just like, I don't know. It was just kind of a dumb thing. I think they could have casted someone more specific that could have been a lot funnier.
What if
fit the role better?
You know, I have a pitch for you to make Detective Pikachu real good. What if it was Detective Pikachu, everything's the same, but instead of Pikachu, it was Beverly Hills Ninja?
Oh, so it's what's this guy's name? Tommy Boy.
Chris Farley.
Chris Farley, yeah, that'd be pretty great.
Yeah, as long if he was still alive.
You see that video that went around where it was like Shrek doing the dog run thing, the dog contest.
No,
you didn't see that? Oh my gosh. So we just had not too long ago, like a month ago, we had that Westminster dog contest, best dog.
Sure.
So someone did some pretty crazy Blender animation thing where they inserted the Shrek instead of a dog. It was a tiny Shrek running through the course, and it was so funny.
Oh yeah, no, I have seen that.
Yeah, okay, liar. So now I'm thinking Detective Pikachu, but it's not reshot. It's just someone doing a video where it's Chris Farley as Pikachu. So this guy's like, Pikachu, see. What are you doing? And then he's just I don't, him doing bad karate all the time. I think I would love that. That or Danny DeVito. Either one could be interchangeable, but I would just love for this guy to be, and it's tiny Danny DeVito and tiny Chris Farley. They're the size to Pikachu. So this kid bending over and yelling at tiny Danny DeVito. I'm gonna do that. I'm eating nachos. I'm gonna hit play.
Okay.
What is TriStar? Is that always been? Is that even a thing anymore?
No. No, I think they went out of business.
I think you're just no.
After
and I'm
this
that's
movie?
it. That's the end of that.
Yeah, no, I think can't remember when they went out of business.
Oh, Fava says he retweeted that Shrek thing, so go follow Fava, I guess, on Twitter or something.
Wow, shameless plug.
This is crazy loud for me. What's going on?
So loud.
I turned my volume all the way down, but I can still hear the movie.
Both of my volumes are like almost 0, and I can still hear it.
Oh, that's yeah. No,
I think I hear it coming through someone's
that.
microphone.
It can't be mine.
So is this movie racist or what?
Oh, absolutely.
Okay.
This movie is probably like super problematic, super. You know how so before these movies, we usually post like a bunch of GIFs from the movie. Every GIF available was like very like, oh, I don't know if I could post this. Unrelated to everything, I do want to read you this this tweet that I saw. It's not actually a tweet; it's like an email. But someone who was
I saw this really long tweet thing. I think it's called email.
No. It's a tweet of a picture of a screen cap of a email. So I guess this guy does like commissions, and so someone asked him for a commission, and he couldn't do it. So his response was, "Hello, unfortunately, I don't think I'll be able to take this project on due to size and complexity. Thanks for reaching out, though. Thanks." Right? That seems normal. You try to hire this guy, he can't do it, so he's not going to do it, right? That's standard. The response from the client or would-be client is, "No problem, but now I gotta curse you, so you can't do this to anyone else. I warned you, and you played yourself by trying to sacrifice someone for your own selfishness. Your career in anything is now over, and you'll have no opportunity going forward. Enjoy hell, kid. And every moment you hold your grudge and talk bad about those who try to help you while you try to take from them, your pain will be much harder to deal with. You're welcome, by the way. It's better you get taken out now than what you have to deal with if you continue to be POS to the world because you're miserable. I'm nothing like those you try to walk over, so I hope you think I'm playing a joke on you because that's my favorite part. Now you can go and remain in this memory stuck. Remain in this memory stuck." What does that mean? You do have an option to serve me for free in order to get your life back, but we know you're too filled with evil to do so. This too is my favorite part. Enjoy your energy being drained, and thank you for choosing evil. It's been a pleasure taking life from you.
What is happening?
I don't know.
I don't understand.
I would be like, okay, sorry, let me do it for free, and then do the bad job that he expected himself to do, and be like, here you go. I couldn't do it, like I told you.
Yeah, isn't that crazy?
That is the most insane thing.
It's also like worded so weird. Like that was just like it's not the standard like wow, screw you too then, but it was like someone tried to be like Shakespeare.
My favorite part is now you can go and remain in this memory stuck. and then also all the responses to these tweets are like these like
more stuff like that.
No, it's like there's like a kid with a cross crying. There's a Hocus Pocus saying, "I'll put a spell on you." There's a Death Note light laughing. It's very, very funny.
That's crazy.
Emperor Palpatine.
I'm just thinking now, Emperor Palpatine going, good, never remain in this memory stuck.
I'm just typing up something. All right, back to this movie.
So, in this movie, there was like my understanding of this movie, there was a prophecy about like a chosen one, and then I forget how I looked down, like what Chris Farley like washes up on shore, and then they're like raising him because
What is happening?
They ascended in the astro.
Oh, he keeps going. He keeps going.
He can't do it like they can.
He's ascending too far. Is it because of the color of his shirt?
Wasn't it the same color?
Yeah, it's the same color. I was making a joke.
Oh my gosh.
Wow, this is very. I could also picture it being Jack Black.
Yeah, I feel like he's like the pre-Jack Black. I feel like Jack Black wasn't famous at this time, and so like
I don't think so.
So Chris Farley died, and then there was like a lull, and then like School of Rock came
and then
out.
the universe was like, "Oh
we
man,
need another one. There always must be
the
one."
Balance is off.
It's like the prophet from Supernatural.
Yeah,
He just
it's
gets
like
passed
that.
down.
Jack Black was like a physicist in a lab, like looking through a microscope. I don't know why physicists would be looking through a microscope. He's very interesting. And he gets like hit. He's like, "Whoa, guys, this is crazy!" And then everyone's like, "Oh, what happened to you?" He's like, "I gotta go!" And he runs out. Then he runs out.
Was that guitar noises?
Yeah, because he does that. I think
That wasn't bad. I'll give you that one.
and that moment, the moment Chris Farley died, crazy.
Oh no, that's crazy.
Oh.
Back into the universe, I guess. Back into the
Exactly.
live stream.
Speaking of the universe,
Whoa! Hello.
Hello,
Who's
universe.
that?
hello, it's
The
your boy
universe.
Oh wow.
Everything that ever was and will be in the flesh.
AT&T Uverse?
Yep, that's right. $9.99 for a Valley meal.
Num 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 num. Sounds delicious.
What?
A value meal.
AT&T
Yeah.
serves food now?
Yeah. Didn't you know?
No.
He didn't know.
Oh man, where have you been?
I know. How embarrassing.
It's like as if you were in some like training for like ages or something.
Yeah, I was at the ninja camp. My parents forgot
bet
to
you-
pick me up after 1996, and I just stayed there.
Wow, since you were like 5 or whatever.
4.
What are you talking? Jared was probably like already 14 in 96.
I was like 28.
Oh wow, man.
Old man.
No.
16. So he's training. He's doing a training montage right now. Can you imagine acting in this part? Like how awkward it is to talk to the camera.
Yeah, I would hate that. But also, I don't get it. So he was raised as a baby. Why is he like?
He was raised as a baby.
He was raised.
Everyone is.
No, he's still going like, "We'll go, God, guys." Like, that's right. I raised you like that. But why is he using like you talking to me like movie quotes? Like, how does he? Why?
Oh, like why hasn't he?
Why is he?
Why did he grow into like an awkward white man instead of like all these other ninjas?
He grew alongside these other guys, and they have this culture, and he somehow has a different culture, even though he was raised there.
Because they're trying to say that it's all in your blood.
Oh, that's right. Like the way you act is genetic. This is like a what is it, eugenics?
Pro eugenic.
They're like, yeah,
It's not. It's nature versus nurture.
Yeah. It's like we can't help them. They're savages. They're born like that, and that's kind of like. But it's a roundabout way of saying that.
They're talking about him when they talk like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, white people.
Maybe this was like a weirdly progressive in an unprogressive way.
Yeah,
Maybe it's like a trying to say.
it actually is reverse racism. They invented it in this movie.
You can't make this movie today because if you cast Chris Farley as a ninja, people will just get mad. Like, it's like the Ghost in the Shell thing, right?
It's like the Ghost of Christmas Past.
And in this writ, there's a legend about a great white
Is that Jim Carrey?
She is not Jim Carrey. the lady that he's talking to is not Jim Carrey.
We have an ongoing joke in my work where we refer to people that are like they quit or they're fired as people of scepter past.
Why?
Like, because they're like the Ghost of Christmas Past.
He works
I
at
see.
Scepter.
Oh, I see.
That's
I
the missing piece
understand.
of information.
Oh yeah. We sell scepters.
Oh,
Yeah,
wow, how
I was thinking
cool.
like, wow, nice, cool.
They're okay stats. Got your fire scepter, your water scepter, your
Yeah,
earth
I bet
scepter.
you all the wizards come into your place.
And they don't leave.
Huh. They just disappear into the void.
You know it. You know too much, actually.
Oh no. Little did you know I am the most powerful wizard.
I'm gonna ask you to do might be dangerous.
Yeah.
Okay, let me pitch you this movie. Beverly Hills Wizard.
Pass. How much do you need? We'll give you anything.
What would that budget
Chris,
be?
you're a wizard.
You're a wizard, Chris. How much? What would this budget be? Okay, here. It wouldn't be anything. It would just be the cost of the rights to this movie, and then we just superimpose a wizard hat on Chris Farley every time he shows
that's
up. on
great.
screen.
We could do that probably with AI or something like that.
Yeah.
Like
And then
face
while
track,
we're at it, let's turn him into
add Snapchat wizard hat. Done.
While we're at it, let's just turn him into Detective Pikachu.
That's a pretty good idea.
Man, I'm full of good ideas.
I want to see Detective Pikachu as a wizard.
I want to. Okay, that thing I told you about earlier, where I was like, put Chris Farley into Detective Pikachu. Well, you can't destroy matter, so Detective Pikachu has to come into this movie. How about this movie? What's that? Mount Kaiju Tech Bro.
What?
Beverly Hills Ninja, and then the sequel, Mount Kaiju. Not Mount Kaiju. What is that? What I said?
Yeah, you did.
What is
Yeah.
Getting into places.
I don't know. Are you making up words again?
No, there's what's the one mountain in
Mount Fuji?
Mount Fuji.
Kaiju? I think that's the most racist thing you've ever
Kind of is.
Yeah.
Mount Fuji Tech Bro. It's a sequel to Beverly Hills Ninja.
Instead of a detective, it's a what?
What?
Wait. Oh,
Beverly Hills Ninja. Place noun.
Oh,
Mount Fuji Tech
instead
Bro.
of a ninja, it's a tech bro.
I couldn't think of like the California, the surfer dude. What do you want? You put anything
What's
you
the
want in there.
opposite of a ninja?
Yeah, that's why I couldn't really think of. Football player. Mount Fuji
Businessman.
Rams player, lineback man.
Like football
Yeah, it's
player.
like, yeah, the most like,
Quarterback.
yeah.
Mount Fuji quarterback.
I
I
love
was
my
gonna-
rims.
I was gonna say the most American sport is baseball, but Japan actually likes baseball too, so that wouldn't be as funny.
His name's Martin Tanley.
It would be maybe even slightly more like
Yeah. That's actually
stereotypy.
such a weird thing that it's like, who loves baseball? America and Japan. Why? Why? It's my least favorite sport, and I don't like sports, but that's the one I would like the least.
Contact you before I go.
I like going to baseball games because of the hot dogs and
So
the
long
And the
though.
drinking.
Dude, the one
Popcorn
baseball
and the
game,
ice cream.
the one baseball game I went to, I think went to like 9 innings or something.
I definitely don't go to watch baseball.
It's long. It's so long.
It is. You got to take a book or a Switch. That's the meta.
Yeah.
I was a kid. Switches. We only dreamed of having a Switch. Dude, that is that thing though. I literally, as a kid, were like, could you imagine if you could carry your N64 with you? And that's like not only what you could do, is the Switch is better than the N64. That's like the craziest thing to me.
Wow. Jared invented the Switch, guys.
That was
You
my
willed
idea.
it into the universe.
That's right. They were like, we keep making them bigger, and I said, what if you made
What
it
if you made it
smaller?
smaller?
And then
Wait,
And then they're like their ears twitch and they hear the cries of this young little boy, like the being carried softly on the sound of the wind, like
away from the baseball stadium.
yeah.
But you
the
know-
crowds cheer, but this one whisper, what if they make it smaller? Just went into their ears, and then they invented
The Switch came out the next day. It was
yeah.
that
It
easy.
carried from California
past.
to Japan.
Yeah, the way I had to go to
The California past to the future Japan.
Japan's
Yeah,
the
but
future.
it took a few years because the wind currents and stuff.
The
like
longer
that.
it takes,
Gravity.
the more it
Yeah.
goes into, the more it takes to go to the past.
Yeah,
You have to
If
pass
only
through the
all-
Bermuda Triangle.
Yeah, through the Bermuda
got
Triangle.
swirled around there. But here's you know that meme where there's like executives and then everyone's suggesting thing, the last guy gets like thrown out the window. It was
Yeah.
like that. It was like what was his name? Reggie? No, he's not the Japan one.
Nintendo was Reggie Fils-Aimé.
But he's American
Nintendo
president,
America.
right? Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know who the guy is for Japan.
Miyamoto?
False king, no power.
What, Tiffany?
Shiggy.
Shiggy? Okay, so that he's like, we need ideas for our next Nintendo product. And one guy's, Nintendo 65. And the next guy's, a bigger Nintendo. And then I was like, what if you made it smaller? And then they all looked at me. But then I didn't get thrown out the window. They raised my chair up and they gave me a party.
They gave you a raise.
A raise? They gave me a raise and a literal raise.
Shigeru Miyamoto. Shiggy.
But what's the next thing, Jared? Like use that little kid knowledge and powers for today. What do we need? What do the people need in 10 years?
Big Switch.
Big. We're going back.
But we'll call it a Nintendo 65.
But
No,
it's
a Switch as big as your TV, and you plug the controllers.
That's right.
in
That's it.
So the controllers are big as the TV also?
Yup, you know it.
Oh, man. That sounds fun, actually.
Imagine two people playing on one giant Joy-Con like next to each other.
That's
for Mario
exactly
Party.
it. Because here's the thing. There's these games. Sometimes they support 2 players, right? Well, automatic upping the multiplayer without changing the game to 4-player multiplayer. Why? Because you need 2 people per controller. Amazing. Such technology has never been done before. Updates
Never.
to every single game without changing a single line of code.
Amazing. Revolutionary. Insert, Jared, please in post, insert a crowd clapping.
Loop it.
Put a marker there.
Oh, man.
Oh, what is this guy doing? He got
don't know.
covered in worms.
That's gross.
Fish guts, I
Blood.
think.
That's worse than worms.
That's horrible.
I would prefer worms.
It's kind of worms.
It is foul.
I'd rather not do worms. They crawl and things. It's gross.
But fish guts have poop.
Worms have poop.
That's a good point.
But worms are self-contained.
I don't know. I don't like them. They're wiggly and gross.
I would love to see you on Fear Factor. I feel like you would just lose.
Oh, that'd be great.
Just
I
like-
could do the
That'd be
weird
incredible.
food. I could do the weird food.
Let's just make a YouTube video of it.
That's
We
true.
can make
But
it
the
happen.
weird food's round 3. No, you're right. Weird food. No, it's usually it was like an extreme thing that always
Yeah,
looks so
I
much
could
fun.
I could do weird food. I can't do bugs.
Yeah, you'd get to like round 3 and then fail. My
Yeah,
thing,
it's always
I'd be like. So if I went on there, it'd be like, "Welcome to Fear Factor." I'm like, "Ew, Joe Rogan, no!" And I would lose. And I was like,
Well,
we
like-
haven't even started yet.
Well, like his bald head's in one of the fucking, one of the things, and you're like touching it. Like, what do you mean?
Yeah, it blindfolds you. You have to stick your hand in the box. You're like, "Oh, what is this?"
It's just
like,
Joe Rogan's head.
it's the top of my head. And then I start throwing
no.
up.
Write that bit down for later.
Dude, I've been coming up with so many good video ideas recently that I'm like, man, I should just be a writer for Saturday Night Live. I should just do it, right?
You got to make the videos.
I should just go write for Saturday Night Live. I don't know why I'm not.
Yeah.
But now it is time that I look out for myself.
Well, it's never too late to follow your dreams.
Or yeah, I was like, I wish we did more like video production, but it's such a pain. Like these ideas that are like, it's so funny. I'm like, yeah, you need a set and a crew.
You need time and money.
Yeah, it's like you got to go to a place, and you got to film it, and it's like all for like a literal like skit comedy. You know, like it's would be so fun to do, but it only makes sense if you're set up for it, like a real studio. Otherwise, did I say sketch comedy? It just doesn't make sense, you know.
Well, first of all, let's get that correct. How are
Yeah.
you supposed to make it big in this industry if you can't even get sketch comedy and skit comedy?
I've been marketing myself as a skit comedic, and they no wonder why
A comedic.
I call myself a scomic.
Part of that word is correct.
You're like the Beverly Hills Ninja of comedy.
That's true. That's so true. I was raised as a comic, but I keep doing backflips and throwing ninja stars, and my dad is ashamed of me and shakes his head. I was a chosen one, though.
Oh. Is this guy Asian?
Chris Farley?
Is Chris
Hot
Farley? Google that.
Hot
Google. Hold on.
Wait, is Chris Farley Asian? We're not the only ones. Google's definitely got that before.
Okay, first search is
Let's see.
Is Chris Farley alive? Is Chris Farley still alive? Is Chris Farley in Billy Madison? Is Chris Farley in Waterboy? Is Chris Farley Canadian? Is Chris Farley Asian? I typed 18 other characters while I typed that. That nothing comes up. There's a lot of like The Wild Ride and The Sand End and death movies and comedy and a bunch of other stuff like that. So no, it doesn't appear that way.
It doesn't appear that Chris Farley is Asian or is not Asian. Can neither confirm.
Yeah, undetermined.
Wait, did you scan it with an AI?
Oh, that's a good idea. Do we have a sample of his DNA? I can send it to 23andMe.
Well, the A in DNA stands for Asian, so I think that's as much as.
What does the other letter stand for, Tiffany?
One of them's Norwegian.
Yeah, this Norwegian Asian. Airlines. Norwegian Airlines.
What is RNA?
What'd you say to my kid?
Really nasty apples.
Ooh, close one. They're gonna say Asians again. That would have been pretty rough.
I want everyone who is listening to this podcast to know that I am indeed Asian.
Yeah.
Do I get a pass? Yes or no?
Maybe.
Let us know in the comments below.
Doesn't it matter, like, to which, like, not all Asians like other types of Asian, right? So it matters.
Yeah, we're all the same.
See that there you're already just offended the guy who's.
You guys are speechless.
She said,
I'm treading.
They're not the same.
This is
not
very.
equal.
This is very thick water to tread.
Wow, talking about the thick water in Asia now? Like, what's happening?
That separates all the communities. Wow, Jared.
Is that a thing? Is this water?
I have no idea.
The water's thicker in Asia. Trust me.
It's crazy. It's thicker over there. Oh wow, this song.
Yeah,
that's not
pretty.
that song is canceled.
Like this, you know what? Let's just cancel this whole podcast.
Do you guys still do the 10-minute thing whenever you see a nipple?
Oh, I forgot. We're supposed to be skipping ahead and stuff.
Every time we're offended by this movie.
I do like the idea that
I
do like the idea universally across all movies we skip if we see male nipple.
Well, I see it. I see a male nipple right now.
Male presenting nipple.
There's male stuff right there.
I don't like this song. It's weird. Is this like not the real song? It had like extra. It sounded weird.
Maybe the original is like extra
for the original.
racist.
But you gotta have rights if you're even doing a cover, though.
You gotta fight for your rights.
I don't know. That was weird. It sounded weird for sure.
Party.
So I got this. I bought this thing online, and so I have.
Where else would you have bought it? Am I right? Come on.
I have a
Amazon,
really
you guys.
In a
not
mall.
a sponsor.
Hit that referral link in the comments below.
What is even a mall? I'm 12. What is this?
Coupon code UDLD.
Do they sell Fortnite at the mall?
Oh, I love Fortnite. I'm flossing and dabbing right now at the same time. Look at me. Floss dab.
I can't look at you. We're not in the same room.
Look at me. I'm on Fortnite.
Oh, I see you now. There you are.
Where are you? Let's meet at the
right
boba
here.
shop
I'm
in
jumping.
Fortnite. The Fortnite boba shop.
I'm right here. Can you see me? I'm jumping.
Oh, are you do a dab?
Emoticon.
They're emoji. What's an emoticon?
Oh, I guess so, huh?
Anyways, what do you say?
So I bought this thing. I have really dry skin, so I was like, oh, maybe a humidifier will help me. I have a bad scalp. I have really, really nasty skin. And then my eyes are kind of crazy, and then I've been coughing at night. So I was like, oh, maybe my room is dry or something, right? So I was like, oh, let me get a humidifier. And so I was looking, and then I had the option to buy a really, really good humidifier or this thing that was presenting as a humidifier, but is actually just like an aroma thing. And but it's super, and I don't want to return it because it's super cute, even though I don't think it's actually going to do anything for me.
A makeshift humidifier is just boiling water and letting the pot stick in your room.
Have you thought of getting a stove? Fully installed gas line installed into your room.
You guys, a stove isn't cute.
You could get a cute stove.
Yeah, just
paint
have you seen an Easy Bake?
I was just gonna say Easy Bake.
Yeah, just leave your Easy Bake on all the time. That 45-watt bulb won't catch a fire. I guarantee it. By an aroma thing, do you mean like, is it one of those like water?
Yeah.
Do you stick your
By the
finger in it and
vape.
it kind of shocks you a little bit?
I have not tried that, and
You
I
should-
don't think I'm interested in trying
You should
that.
try it. It's a lot of fun. I used to have one of those things. They're very pretty.
It does change color, and the mist is very warm. But I'm pretty sure it's just warm because of the light and the heaty bit, or not the heaty bit, but the
So that will create humidity, but not as good as not as good as a real.
yeah. It's not gonna help me.
It's
is
a
what I'm
it's a
trying to say.
vaporizer. I think is what it's like. One of the things.
We get it.
It's
a vaporizer.
vaporizes. I think I had one of those things, and I was always like, "How the hell does this thing work?" And it's like, I forget. Like it somehow runs a current through the water and causes the water to like vaporize instantly, but it's not evaporating per se. So it's not the same as a humidifier, which heats up water to where it evaporates, but it will create moisture in the air just by that fact. But I do remember I had one.
But the size of this is not gonna
it's
help.
tiny. Okay, the water falls downward, right?
Very admirable.
It's just at the bottom, and it's like bubbling, and then steam is coming out of it.
But it kind of rolls. No.
Well, it looks like it's bubbling.
Okay, whatever. It's probably the same thing. Yeah, my thing was like when it was full, it would create that mist, and then it would like waterfall over.
Oh no, mine it
was-
shoots straight up, and then it kind of just like settles wherever it lands.
Whatever. But yeah, because I was thinking it would create like kind of like if you left it on like for a few hours, you touch the spot on the desk and it'd be all like wet because it was like just water vapor everywhere.
Yeah. No.
Those
But
were like
it
those were
is
like
super
cool in the 90s. They kind of lost there. But yeah, I know people you plug it in, you drop some oil, like essential oil crap in
yeah.
there, and then it's like
Which-
ooh.
I need to get essential oils now because so it's like what kind of scent do I want? Ooh, like what's the like pineapple or something? You know, like
Oh, I
what's,
wonder if they
what's
make
gonna
that,
smell
yeah.
good?
They make everything.
Yeah, wait, why wouldn't they?
I don't know. They probably do. I mean, you wouldn't probably. I don't know. I would imagine though, like one of those stupid healing stores that market the oils as a healing probably don't have that, and it's probably also super expensive. Or you could probably just buy like some stupid like.
I'm just gonna put pineapple juice in this.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like you could probably do better by like. I'm not gonna go essential oil. I'm gonna buy like food flavoring, and it'll probably be the same exact thing for like a fraction of the
like
cost.
vanilla. I have a wax warmer for like an apple cinnamon wax thingy that makes my room smell like the fall. But now that I have this,
Of Rome?
the fall makes it smell like the fall of Rome and the blood of my enemies.
At
So
two
it smells like BO
Brutus,
and what?
Ew. I guess that's what the fall of Rome would smell like.
they
huh?
probably didn't have deodorant.
But they're like Romans and Greeks and Greeks.
Oh
and
yeah,
stuff
wait.
like that. Like, they
Romans
probably-
love their.
Frankincense.
They did
right?
love their baths. They like Romans invented baths, I think,
Yeah,
via bathhouses. Like that was like there's something they loved.
yeah. They just love getting clean, and
They just
I think
loved
about
it.
that, and like I get it.
That's the only reason for bathhouses.
Romans love
They
getting
love their
clean.
bathhouses.
We need to
Yeah.
bring back the bathhouse. It's time.
Mm,
We're ready.
Isn't
We're
that a
progressive
spa?
now.
And as a pimp, I shall blend into Beverly Hills.
Isn't that a spa?
no.
No.
I guess
It
you're
was-
not getting clean at a spa.
Because a spa's
Yeah.
more private, but a bathhouse is just a straight up park, basically. Park level
It's a water-
access
yeah,
with
it's like a
spa
water
level.
park.
They had slides and everything.
You guys sound
Do you think
like
they had that thing
And a
where you go like
jungle.
straight down? I never been on that. I was always scared of it.
you guys sound like you've never been to like Glen Ivy.
I have not.
I have not.
I have no
Some of
idea.
you
Is
never
that, is
been
that
to
a right at
talking
Raging
about.
Waters?
Some of you have never been to Glen Ivy, and it really shows.
And it shows.
Wow.
A ninja master.
Yeah, well, have you ever been to,
You're breaking rule number 1, questioning.
Ohio?
no.
Do they have food there?
I found an interesting statistic about Ohio. It's ranked
That
number
were
They
the-
don't. Have,
it's number 3 in people choosing to stay and live the rest of their life there out of all the states.
Is it because they die the next day?
Whoa. No, it's because they love Ohio, man.
Because
Yeah.
that would really
No,
skew the
that's not
statistics.
true.
Hey,
No,
I'm in Ohio
that's
and I'm
not
dead. He stayed the rest of his life.
he lived how he died, or he
In-
died how he lived in
in
Ohio. Oh man.
Do you love Ohio? Austin, rest in peace, 420.
That nervous laugh sounds like
Ohio? More like Ohio. No. Oh,
More like Obio.
that's good.
more like
That's so much better.
Obama.
Whoa. Stop living in 2015,
It
Jared.
was the better time.
It was
It was the best of times. It was the worst of times.
it was the most Obama of times.
This is nice.
Obama times 2. Okay, here, let me pitch you a new idea. Detective
Okay.
Pikachu, but instead of Ryan Reynolds, it's Obama.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. I got to edit this.
Okay,
Wait, I need all the
question.
sound clips of Obama that I could get my hands on.
Question.
Yeah, it's possible.
We're in a timeline. We're in a weird timeline where celebrities are running for like presidency and stuff like that, right?
I would 100% vote for Ryan Reynolds over Donald Trump.
What are you guys running for?
Oh, you think we're celebrities? That's very flattering.
The State Department of Education and memes.
What's the food one?
Memecation is what I'm going to call my new position.
I like it.
The food one?
I shall
Oh,
be
that's
Chancellor of Calories.
the food one is a senator of Yelp.
What about like Wizard of the World? I want to do that.
what would you do with that title? What's your job? What's your 9 to 5 like?
What's the president's 9 to 5 like?
Playing
McDonald's?
golf? Eating at McDonald's? Twitter?
Twitter, yeah, I could do that. I do that now.
Did you say handing out McDonald's?
Yeah, for the football thing.
Eating at McDonald's.
No. My question. My
Handing out
actual
McDonald's
question.
actually makes him sound very charitable. Like he's handing it out to people.
I wish.
It was not that.
No.
My actual question is: has there ever been a president or I guess like a politician that became a celebrity rather than a celebrity that became a politician?
That is a good question.
Joe Biden. No.
What?
Well, you could argue that people like Bernie Sanders writing books after they came into office is like,
But I think
are writer celebrities.
well, it's like Obama. I didn't know who Obama was, and now I know who Obama
That's the
is.
word you're looking for.
Yeah, you're right.
I'm a book person, and I make them.
I make book.
I make those words on pages you love. I think you mean like a traditional like celebrity, like in TV or movie, right?
Yeah.
I want to say no, but why not though?
I guess you're right. Yeah, like
Maybe-
that's a
All right.
long con. Maybe that's how you
Reagan.
Is Obama gonna become a what's Obama's second career?
No, wait, Reagan was in movies before
Detective
though.
Pikachu voice.
Was it
Reagan-
before? I thought
I
it
think
was
it's
after.
before because
It was before.
Because that's one of the things people are like. Well, he's not. Donald Trump isn't the first one. We had Reagan, but it's slightly
But
different.
that's celebrity to president, right?
Yeah, not what you're asking.
President to
Yeah.
celebrity.
Because I'd be like,
That's not-
if after my like definite 8 years that I would be president, I'd be like,
Definite 8.
Definite 8.
definite 8,
With no
100%.
scandals. Of
No
course.
scandals, 0 scandals, or maybe so many
absolutely
scandals.
not a racist.
Maybe so many scandals it clogs up the system, and I get out before they are even able to like. We got all the papers and they got all mixed up, and I couldn't figure it out. And oh damn it, 8 years has passed.
I
So
feel like that's relevant.
Bold strategy.
but yeah, you just clog up the courts, and then So my thing would be like,
I am the court.
what is the thing where the speech he makes when he's done being president?
The goodbye speech.
goodbye
graduation speech.
Yeah, I'm like,
When he graduates from
this was
presidency.
a rewarding experience. It's amazing that America now is 2 floors with several
Oh, wait.
escalators. It's what an achievement we've made. Also, I am open for
Everything is
casting
flat.
calls, and now just like start marketing myself. Follow me on my Twitch and my Twitter account. We're posting daily on my Instagram at best president, best that POTUS ever 420, and I'll do a dab. Yeah, then I'll have like, and then an American song, the American song.
a dubstep version.
Dubstep version, and then all the notes are like auto-tuned air horns.
Yes. Wow.
Like,
And then someone in the crowd.
That definitely exists already.
Probably.
So I like this. I liked everything in that. I can imagine someone in the audience who is just like 4 more years, 4 more years, and then you would be the first president to have ruled over the land
Yeah.
for 12 years.
Well, of course, because I mean, I can't do it without the house wizard of the land.
Yeah.
We're gonna bring back like the age of Merlin here, like 100%.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Somebody
Everyone
like-
has to wear wizard sleeves.
Like someone would be like,
Can I just be a knight? Can I be a sir?
yeah, whatever.
Maybe a king?
What if we called you a day?
You could be the only knight of the whole place.
That's pretty cool.
Prestigious, yeah.
Yeah, rare, like a shiny Pokemon.
He matches an Interpol description.
What kind of Pokemon are we talking here? The Detective Pikachu shiny? Where it's just
Yeah, you get
oh
a
my
hat.
God.
You get a little hat.
A shiny Detective Pikachu just uses freaking short dude from It's Always Sunny's voice. That's the only difference.
Danny DeVito.
Yeah, I couldn't. My brain.
I just
mini stroke,
realized
I don't know.
if they ever explained the hat in Detective Pikachu.
I haven't seen it yet.
I'm trying to think about that. And I
What
don't
brand is it? I need
think-
to know.
It's the Sherlock hat.
A
Is that
deer
made by
stalker?
Nike?
Yeah, it's like it's a tiny little deer like one. First of all, where did he get that? Because at one point this lady is go, oh, I never saw Pikachu wearing a hat before, and so like, okay, so no one's making Pokemon apparel then if they don't wear it. So where the hell
Hold
did he get
up.
this? Where did he get
Wait
this
a
tiny
minute.
deer stalker hat?
Stop everything. Stop the presses.
Are you thinking what I'm
Pokemon
thinking?
apparel?
Yeah, new business plan.
Yeah, drop everything. Cancel this racist podcast. We're not going to become president anymore. We're going to
Amen,
go into
brother.
Pokemon apparel.
apparel. Yes.
And then someone will have to make Pokemon.
Yeah.
Right.
Art imitate life. Life imitate
Here's-
art.
Here's a shirt idea. It's the minus and positive Pikachu clone things.
Minun and Plusle?
Yeah. But instead of plus and minuses on their cheeks, it's up, down, left, die, X.
Oh.
Damn.
There you go.
He's eating her alive, and then he's gonna eat me. Oh.
No.
We have fun here.
It's a good podcast. Why aren't you on it? You guys can find out more about the podcast and even be on it yourself by going to pufferbuddies.com for more information. Check it out. Join our Discord and rate on the movies. I didn't do that in the intro, but I like this little ad read. It's fun this way.
Yeah. It's just like a surprise where,
Surprise
plugging
ads for ourselves for the thing you're already doing. It's a thing with too where it's like I'll buy something and then Amazon will give me like a targeted ad and it's like, don't you want these headphones? It's like I bought those.
I have them.
I can't get them again. I already own them. So that's
Don't
always
you
great.
want more?
No, I can't.
I must
You can.
consume.
Not with that attitude, you can't.
So this is that movie though, where it's like he's trying to do a thing, but it's really like his brother doing all the work for him, and so he feels competent, even though it's like, you're an idiot. It was me. I did all that for you. You're a loser, and he's gonna be all sad.
Oh no.
He's the Charlie Brown walk.
Oh, da, da, da,
We need more air horn. Air horn and dubstep.
I want Charlie Brown dubstep air horn version.
Oh no.
The
That
sad
gives me an
song. with
idea.
dubstep.
What about what if the parents in there, instead of being like trombones, they're all like
Dubstep
Fortnite, Fortnite like sounds and stuff.
Oh my
I love
god.
that he had that like special dog harness that he like got ready so fast.
Like a dog lasso.
Yeah, dog
Aw.
lasso.
But it was like nice. It didn't hurt. The
Yeah,
dog.
as I'm saying, it was not only did he like get the dog out of the way, he did it in like a very humane fashion.
Yeah. These are humane ninjas.
Because I have 100 ways to get that dog, but only one of them is humane.
Just one.
Oh,
You've looked through
jeez.
4,000 timelines and
Yeah.
only one.
Only this one won't kill it immediately.
I think you guys need ninja suits for the stream.
That's a good
We
point.
should have a lot of costumes.
Well, I know how to make a ninja mask out of a t-shirt.
All right, Jared, that's very good. Can you make a whole suit out of a t-shirt?
Well, a t-shirt's already part of a suit, so I'm good.
Well, you got me there.
I just wear a black shirt. I got 2 black shirts and black pants, and I'm a ninja.
It seems as though
On the dance floor.
the only one who was calling her Sally
Or-
Jones.
Yes, on the dance floor.
How could she do this?
Is the
guys
movie
got
audio
dancing?
out of sync for you guys?
Yes.
Okay.
I was gonna say.
I can't tell if it's intentional or not.
Yeah.
I can't tell if it's doing that funny like voiceover thing for itself or if it's like rabbit or whatever, and I don't care.
Yeah, it's fine. I noticed it when the newscasty lady was on the screen.
Oh. Also, is there subtitles for this? That might have been my fault.
No.
You don't know that.
fine.
Why would you say no?
Oh, no, I mean,
It's never your
apparently
fault.
Yeah, they're
there's
not turned on. No, they're not turned on. Oh man, satellite dish. What year is this?
Whoa, it's like 1996.
Is that how people got Netflix?
People still use satellites. It's insane.
I know, it's such a bad.
Really insane.
My parents.
It's crazy.
But that's because in Ohio they're a bit like
Your rule, like you don't have like probably like
Yeah.
internet there.
like in Ohio
No. Yep.
the president of Ohio will decrees that every house needs a satellite dish.
dude,
For aesthetics, really.
my
It's
whole
just
life growing up,
The homeowners association.
the house behind my grandparents' house had a huge satellite dish. That was like, and then 1 year was gone. You know, like it was crazy how
know
big
why?
it was.
You know why?
Aliens took it
no,
back.
no. They had a big dinner and they actually use it as a plate.
It had holes in it though.
Every time they had dinner, a new hole will pop up until it was not usable anymore.
Right. But it was just like, that's funny because the funny thing too is like that probably wasn't like good quality or get many channels. So it was probably like a piece of garbage that looked crazy.
What if they were like spies? What if they were Beverly Hills
I bet.
ninjas?
Yeah, maybe they were like, why would ninjas be spies and have
Ninjas are spies.
ninjas are not spies.
Ninjas are spies.
No, they're not.
What are they then?
Assassins.
Yeah, but you gotta like sneak around and stuff. You
There's
can
a
get
difference
intel.
though. There's a difference
No.
between
Yeah,
a
You
spy
can
and
do
a-
both.
Ninjas got intel and stuff.
I'm
like
sure like they're in a position more often than not as trained assassins to even steal intel too. Like
Ninjas, no, ninjas are kill and they don't know how to get intel, and then and spies get intel and they don't know how to kill.
Those are bad spots. Those are bad
that.
ninjas.
No, like legit ninjas. Always they were just like peasant people, and then they like went around and
they just killed.
they didn't just kill.
They just killed.
no.
Even when they're stand up, they killed. That's all they could do.
No, they were born to kill.
Yeah.
No, I did a report on ninjas
Wow.
in high school.
Oh, so you're the expert then.
I am the expert.
Okay then.
Yeah.
Did they
I'm
like
actually that's my president title, ninja expert.
ninja expert?
I have never stopped believing in you.
That's me.
Is this movie over yet? Oh gosh.
Great
Okay,
white ninja.
we need to
Like
skip.
a shark.
We need to skip some stuff. This is a long movie. I can't do this.
No.
When should we
Yeah.
skip?
Now.
Now?
Every time his brother does something to save him.
brother.
Chris
That's a
Farley
good one. That's a really good one.
wearing a pretty racist outfit there.
Oh man, it makes it. Hey, is that Justin Long?
Oh my gosh, this is probably the funniest scene in the movie, I think, right? Where he's like trying to do what is this called?
Benihana stuff.
Hibachi.
Yeah, hibachi, yeah, and he's just like throwing things.
Man, where's that in VR?
Hibachi grill VR.
I'll start on it. I got
yeah,
this.
yeah, dog.
I could do this.
Yeah, just
Yeah, all
Unity
that.
assets, man.
Hibachi simulator.
No, you just make all right, the onion volcano. Definitely do.
Easy.
I can make the
a
onion
bunch of
volcano.
rings. Copy
Exactly. Yep. Make
But
them
then you have
smaller.
to squeeze the oil in the
And
middle.
then you go choo
There's-
choo.
Unity has built-in physics for water. Easy. Just make it look a little yellow. Such
And then
a,
you gotta catch the shrimp in your hat.
that'll be the hardest part.
And then you go, whose birthday is it? Whose birthday is it? And then you do the beating heart. And then yeah, and then you pretend that you're gonna give more meat to someone, and then you go, ha, just kidding.
And then you eat it yourself and you fail because you're not
Yeah.
supposed to do that. I want it to be like almost like a puzzle game where like not only is it skill based, like do you actually have to flip the shrimp or whatever, but also if you do it wrong, you like lose immediately. Like those guys were
Yeah.
unhappy and they left, and you're like, damn it. And you're like, okay, the onion thing, and then I do this and I do this. You didn't ask whose birthday it was. Fail, and you're like, damn it. Okay, you're like, this order, this
What
order,
if-
this order, like.
Dishonor,
What if you had to determine whose birthday it was based on like everyone's like mannerism
Oh
rather
yeah,
than
yeah. You got to look around and determine who's who, and like you always have
Yeah.
to like, oh, old lady, gotta like like do something funny, like, and then it takes input from the microphone. You have to like say funny jokes like every once in a while. You can be like, that was excellent. And then like when you do the egg thing, I think there's an egg thing.
No, you know what? Too much feature creep. We should just make the birthday game its own game. That'd be a really good party game.
That actually sounds pretty good. The birthday game, like trying to like be a performer.
Mannerisms.
Yeah, like yeah, it's procedurally generated and like.
Oh, I see.
You gotta like look at the crowd and like figure out who's who.
I see.
There's a lady, another lady, and you're like, I think that's a daughter. And you go, oh, your sister's so beautiful. And then the mom laughs. And you're like, yes, I got that one. But then you say that, and they're like, excuse you, we're married. And you're like, oh, no, that was embarrassing. Now it's weird.
Yeah.
You didn't read the situation correctly. You looked away when they kissed, so you didn't see that. You didn't get the old information.
Dang,
Man, this is a good game.
It will mess people up, that game, though. People are going to play and be like, I don't know how to read social situations. I can't go outside.
Also, it's hard, too, because, like, you didn't know what you're doing.
People
so
already can't, by the way.
The models are, like, real simplistic. So you're like, I can't read their facial features because they have none.
Oh, that's good.
It's like the job simulator faces.
Yeah, it's just, like, flat. You're like, this is impossible. Are they mad at me? Are they angry?
This is impossible.
Stay here. We'll be watching your every move.
Man, what is this movie about?
I don't know.
Yeah,
Cultural appropriation.
Yeah, the problem is I don't know why he's in America or what he's trying to do.
Yeah.
I understand like the premise, but I miss like very key details of like, why is he here?
Yeah, we were too busy fantasizing about becoming the president.
Yeah. And like, I don't know, some other things.
And some other things.
Whatever, doing a podcast.
You know.
Smelling oils.
Can I skip this?
Shh.
If you must ask, just do. Those are the laws. That's a good face to skip on. Did you see? He was like, no.
My movie.
It's funny because you try to mimic the face, but we can't see you.
Yeah, how was it again? That's
what
great.
Recipes?
What?
Coffee boy?
I was gonna say Tiffany could have. They were talking about essential oils. She could.
Oh, I could learn
figure out what.
It got creepy and weird.
That's true.
Tiffany, can you? I know in a month you'll be more experienced, but can you make like a YouTube video of Tiff's most essential oils? And then like you bust out like WD-40 and you're like, yep, this is how you do it good.
This is my favorite one.
End of video, I just pass out.
Yeah, you should do them all in your room, and they're like jump cuts, right? She's like, and this one's pretty good, WD-40, jump cut, and this one, and by the end you're like, yeah, you like knock your head and just like, I shouldn't have been doing this all at once. There is such a thing as too much good smell.
Thud.
Yeah.
Thud.
Like a bottle that says arsenic, just put a few drops.
Chloroform.
Chloroform make me sleepy. This is good if you have insomnia.
Oil level essential.
Write that down.
You ready to go?
These ideas, man.
Yeah.
Mine, I think. Okay.
Let's just quit our day jobs.
yeah.
much.
Fuck it, quit it.
Can't start an operation.
Just gotta figure out how we're gonna eat. That's the biggest problem.
Nah, as Wizard of the World and President of Meme Town, like
True.
yeah, we got it.
Just live in your car.
Yeah.
I want to do the thing, like I want to actually legitimately want to get elected president, and I'm fine the whole way, right? And then the second I'm elected president, I'm like, yo, I'm president of Meme Town. What's up, Meme Town? Like he keeps calling America Meme Town. Why is he? And just like can't undo it now, Meme Town. Of course, I'd be a great president.
Saw what happened in the past. You can't undo it.
Yeah. I'd be a great president. I just think it'd be so funny just to like flip the script right after you're elected. Like,
are you saying flip the script or flip the sketch?
Flip the skit.
Flip the skit.
This looks like the scene in Always Sunny in Philadelphia. I'm just waiting for Charlie Day to be like wild card and jump out the back.
That's pretty good.
I like this building just says like industries on it. Oh, we're just going to industries.
That's how they do. Back then, there wasn't a lot. They didn't have to name them individually.
Oh, that's right. This is Chris Farley. I forgot. I'm like, who's this guy?
Oh, wait. It doesn't look...
All it is the mustache, and it doesn't look like him at all.
Wow.
It's like Clark Kent.
It's like the best disguise I've ever seen.
Wow. That's so funny.
Why? Oh, what is this? Why is there a water fountain in the middle of the place?
Oh, what a fool.
Oh, no, I didn't even notice. I was like, ew, what came out?
Also, did you see how like white the water was?
Yeah, that's gross.
It's all that government fluoride.
Oh, I was going to say it's milk because they're in America.
I love that, like, in order to make that joke work that the mustache falls off, they put a water fountain, like, in the middle of...
Oh,
it doesn't make any damn sense.
No way. Watch this.
Yeah, that's right.
well,
like
the
that
brother saved him. Do we skip?
Oh, yeah.
That's funny. How do you
My
get
dove.
captured?
I always thought, like, this lady was, like, gonna double cross him, but, like, I don't know.
Not yet.
Oh, not yet? Maybe later?
I don't know.
Oh, okay.
Is there a second movie?
Probably not.
They probably watched this. The producers were like, "Well, we've made it.
It
We
has
have
like
to
a
release
14% on Rotten Tomatoes or something like that.
Wow.
So it's not great. Honestly, it seems funnier than that. Although we're not really watching it. It seems better than that, but obviously, yeah, I could see why. Like, it's that thing. I think I talked about it like 5 episodes ago, where I'm like, are people not like? I get what he's trying to do, and in that way, it's kind of okay. Is it that people don't like that, or are they judging it for what it's trying to do, or is they just not finding it funny in general?
I don't know.
Because as like a comedy movie, no, it's not the greatest, but for what it set out to do, I think it's kind of pretty good for that. For like a slapstick, stupid guy falling and splitting his pants open, it nails all the jokes that I think it tries to do. That's not the funniest thing ever, but I don't know. I guess people are probably being more objective. They're like, overall, this is not funny, and I guess I agree with that.
You sound like some guy who like just paid $20 on food that he didn't really like.
But he's like, I spent that money, so I have to like it a little bit. There's no point in being negative.
It's like I guess it's okay. It's not the best thing in the world, but like I get it, you know.
Well, my thing is like, hey, want to watch Beverly Hills Ninja? That slapstick comedy thing? Yeah. And then going in there and be like, I hate slapstick comedy is like a dumb thing for me. You know, it's like, I knew what I was getting into. I knew what this is. And in that context, it's all right. It's not.
Maybe you know that now, you know, maybe back then they didn't know.
But it's like, back then, Rotten Tomatoes didn't exist. I don't know.
So, huh?
But you're right. If you're like, rank this movie, I'd be like, I don't know, 15%. Overall, but that's what I'm saying. Who's watching it and going, "That was so"? What was I thinking?
Do you think the people who made this movie are proud of it, though?
Oh! Man, I don't know. What was that? someone okay?
Yeah, yeah. She's getting owned in ARAM now.
It's not even a real game.
I thought someone was
that's the
really
superior
surprised
game.
that little bait and switch.
Oh, you think they're proud of this movie? Yeah, I don't know. That's a good question. It's probably not.
Chris Farley was, I feel like.
Oh, that's nice.
He died of heartbreak.
No.
He's like, no one liked my movie.
Oh, wow, that's now really sad.
Really down on the dumps right now.
How did he die?
This podcast took a turn.
Yeah, I don't actually know how he died, so it
Is
might
it health complications?
He did, yes. I think he had a heart
of a
attack.
broken heart.
Oh no.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, oh, I know. Yes, it's sad.
Very grave, yes.
Tell Christina they're there, and then pat her shoulder.
They're there.
Oh,
You're gonna
never
be
mind.
okay.
Wait, what do you mean
He
never
died
mind?
from a drug overdose.
Oh, right.
Oh, that's not that is a health complication, but not in the way that I thought.
It's preventable.
Oh no.
He is the best ninja ever.
Yeah, that's why there's like blog posts or articles are like the funny sad end or whatever. I like how the brothers astral projected into this. He's hiding behind a cloud,
It's like a 3-way phone call.
but like the other person is hiding behind a cloud.
Oh, it's like when you're talking to someone on a landline
Yeah.
and someone else picks up and listens in.
Dude, when I was a kid, craziest thing, we had like a landline port in our house, and like it was always there. And then I think during like one of those magazine sale BS thing scams, we got like a phone. They were like, "Oh, cool," and we plugged it in there, and it was like we could listen to someone some other house.
That's scary.
It was crazy. I know. We could
What,
like,
what would you do if you heard something like incriminating? You know?
I don't. Yeah, I was like, what if you heard someone like, "I'm gonna kill them"? Like it'd be insane. Yeah, I don't know. Like I don't know how or what or why or anything about that because I was a little kid. I thought that was like. I was a kid. I thought that was cool, but it is like crazy though. It was just like sometimes someone would be on the phone with someone else. I mean, it could like listen in, and it's just like,
Or like voices of like the dead or something. You know?
but it's just like what? Like I don't know who it was. I don't know what house it was or how we had that in our house. But I always thought that was craziness. Yeah. That's also the scary thing about that is like it's a wiretap essentially, like but like that easy.
You're going to jail.
Yeah, pretty much.
I went around the business area where I was walking around, and like 4 squirrels came up to me, and they were like,
Aw.
they wanted food, and so obviously
Did
someone
they want
feeds
us?
them, you know?
Were they wearing the deerskin cap and they like wanted to solve crimes?
Yeah, and I was just like, what? You could talk?
You can talk. You can understand me. No humans could understand squirrels. Do you have any nuts?
Oh man, I wish that happened to me.
What if all they wanted was like nuts, and they were just like nuts, and you're like, well, I can talk to squirrels. Like, yeah, great. Do you have nuts? Like, oh, they're kind of
But yeah, like
annoying.
Yeah, obviously someone around there is like feeding them, right? Because they're not afraid to go up to you and like ask for food, basically.
Yeah.
But they were so fearless.
The squirrels in Berkeley are obese and fearless and will like just straight up crawl on you.
Oh yeah,
my gosh.
It's the same thing. JPL has the same problem with deer. They're like, and people are like, don't feed them because they're becoming jerks. And my friend is like, it bit me. Oh no, they put out. The JPL had to send out an email like reminding people not to like feed deer or whatever, and it's because a deer bit him, and like he had to go like. I don't know what you do
To
at
the
work.
deer hospital before he turned into a deer.
The nurse,
Oh, no.
the nurse there or whatever, and then they had because he got bit because it came up and like tried to steal his like Starbucks or something like that, and he like didn't want to give it to him, so it bit him, and then he went and got like I don't know whatever medical attention, and so they put out the email went out because of him.
That deer probably was never told no until that day.
Yeah, it's everyone else's fault that it's just the deer society's like this. But I just like the idea. It's like, give me that Starbucks. No, I'm going to bite you then.
The sea is foamy. You have one trail.
Oh, I've seen that happen in high school.
Joey, the wind is picking up. The weather in America fluctuates violently. We should go for cover.
Why did they go?
That smell.
Why did they go through?
I like it.
To clean them up?
Listen to my voice, Joey.
He just drove the
Because he
whole car
heard
through.
noise.
Have to drive.
They're trying to
You must listen at all times.
The car would
retake
be
the
ruined.
steps.
I don't understand.
We must try it again.
Oh, I see what he's saying. He's trying, okay, blindfolded. He's trying to drive him around. He's like left, right. Okay. He told him, okay, get it. I got it. He told him to turn into a thing, and he said, I believe me, and then he did. Okay, check.
Joey, you may drive now.
Wow, what did his brother jumped in that car? I'm going to skip ahead a lot.
Yep. Oh, he helped again.
I just want to skip this movie. That was a pretty good kick.
That's probably like the best scene for him in the whole movie, like combat wise.
Actually did something for once.
Do not
seconds.
40 seconds before.
There was a bomb.
Oh, I see. We missed that detail because we skipped.
That was what I was
is that
skipping. The thing I
Why
skipped.
is there a ballista?
To kill the
Or a
dragons
harpoon.
in Guardians,
Dragon
of,
Age.
Guardians of the Dragons.
In a few moments, you will be as free as a bird.
I like how the first thing you guys thought about was that one TV show.
That one TV show,
Oh,
Yeah.
Battle Blade,
Beyblade.
Beyblade. What about that one show with the robots?
Pacific Rim.
No, that's a movie, TV show with the robots.
Transformers.
No, not that one.
You sure it's not Transformers?
Cubics.
That's the only robot movie. I don't know.
Oh, you're talking about that one Lego show. What's it called? Bionicles.
Minecraft.
Yeah.
Cubics.
Minecraft.
I don't.
What about the other one? What about the other robot show where like people they would get like different chips and then this kid had a robot and everyone said it sucked but it was actually like a secretly good one and then like
Big Hero 6.
you could change the legs and then in one episode he got like water legs so he could fight in the water. You guys know what I'm talking about?
Pokemon.
It was kind of
Teenage
like
robot.
what? No, not
No.
that one.
Teenage
Anyways,
robot.
what were we talking about
It's
before? Why are we talking about this?
You said
I don't
the
know.
rabbit hole goes deep and it's dark.
What?
The rabbit hole goes deep and it's dark.
I don't remember what we're talking about.
No, I mentioned
Game of Thrones.
Yeah, I mentioned Game of Thrones.
That's
Yeah,
right.
for those of you,
Listen to our last
Hashtag
episode.
trigger.
It's pretty
Yeah.
good. It's pretty good.
Trigger.
Dude, I edited that episode.
Oh my gosh, wait, hold up, pause.
Yeah.
In this movie, this reporter literally said, ninjas seem to be Japanese and you appear to be black.
Appear to be.
allegedly.
What is this movie?
Hey, this is Huntington Library.
Oh wow.
I'm
No,
pretty
this
sure.
is Japan, Jared.
Oh, that's right.
Actually, it may not be Huntington Library. I don't know why. No, I think it is.
Probably Beverly Hills, right?
But isn't he in Japan right now? Wouldn't he be
He's
in Japan?
supposed to be.
He's supposed to be in Japan because his sensei guy is there.
No, this is
Yeah.
what,
The
what
senpai.
you guys didn't know was
Notice
that
me.
this movie is actually like also like the village where they all think they're in Japan, but after they go beyond these walls, it's
Oh
actually
my god,
just
it's another
California.
part of the Truman Show thing.
They just live in Huntington Library, that like really small area that's like, and they're like, what? There's more to the world outside of this very small thing.
Is it more than they've bargained for you?
Oh, yep.
I
Aranya
love that
confirmed.
song. I was about to sing it.
I knew it. I called it. I'm so good. I love that place. Let's go to the Huntington Library.
Okay.
It's
Can you do picnics there?
I want to say you probably. I want to say you can. I don't know why you really wouldn't be. I don't know why they would. How or why they would stop you.
Is it mostly like a park?
With the ninjas, that's how they
huge.
stop you.
It's a huge house. Like imagine a house, right? And then imagine like there's 5 other houses.
Oh,
And
so
then-
my house.
And then the yard is everywhere and it's massive. And it's like a forest. And that's the Huntington Library.
Looks like they need a new gardener.
Jared, I think you should work for like the tourism sector of Huntington.
I would love that. Do I get to go to do I get free entry to the Huntington Library?
Yeah, they're like, can you? What is the Huntington Library? I'm not from around here.
Oh,
What
okay.
is
So
that?
imagine a house. You know what a house is, right, idiot?
Uh-huh.
Gosh, so stupid. Do you even know what a house is? It's like that, but big. And then there's like 6 other houses, but they're not close to each other. And what's in between those houses is a very big yard. And sometimes it's a forest, and sometimes it's gardens, and then sometimes there's a pond.
Does it change depending on like its mood? Like, how does that work?
No, dummy. It changes based on the weather. You know what weather is? Do you know do you even know what weather is? Do you know what the sun is? Do you know what the sun is? Do you know rain? Do you know
Pikachu
rain?
is my son.
Do you know?
Oh no, I'm from California. I don't know what that is.
Do you know what the breeze and the trees are? You know what that is? You know what birds
Nope.
are? You know what bees?
No, what's
I don't know what the
Do you
sun
know what
is.
bees are? Are they bees? They pollinate the
What the
flowers.
hell is a bee, Jared? It's 2035. What are you talking
They're
about?
all dead.
Oh,
Yeah, that's right. I'm predicting it here. I predicted the switch. I'm predicting bee death.
I don't like this future.
It's not a good future. Because
Oh,
that's
you're
why,
president. It's
that's
your
why.
fault.
That's why. No, it happened after me. But that's why I'm like, do you know
Okay.
what bees? Do you know what the sun is? You don't, because there is no more sun. It's like all
Whoa.
cloudy.
Oh, no.
There's no more weather or rain.
It's always cloudy in Orange County.
Oh, don't say that. That's our thing.
I'm sorry.
Why is the president yelling at me, calling me an idiot?
I'm just president tourism.
Oh man, this movie's over.
Yeah, finally. Thank you guys so much for listening. We're going to rate the movie based on how we think it did for this context of watching it with your friends. But before we do that, again, please tell your friends about this podcast. We love it when you tell your friends about this podcast.
We can't move out of Ohio unless you guys tell your friends about this podcast.
Tell
and
your
we start
friends
making money.
about this.
I can't move out of Ohio.
We can't. We all live in Ohio. Did you know there's no food here? There's no food. We're all
There's
starving.
no bees.
Do you know
There's
what
no food, there's no-
podcasts are? Do you even do you
There's
know
no
what
sun.
podcasts are? Do you know what friends are? Do you know what friends are? Do you know about sharing podcasts?
Share that singer.
Share no sharing.
Do you believe?
Shireen? Oh, I know Shireen.
Do you believe in sharing things with your friends? Yeah, if you share it with your friends, tell them about bufferbuddies.com. Like I said, you could be on it. I mean, don't have that much restriction. You just kind of need a good mic, good enough mic, hopefully. Join our Discord. We do a lot of cool stuff in there. I like to post like deals. Like I like to post free game alerts and stuff like that. Like a lot of cool stuff. And again, like we stream, but like mostly go to bufferbuddies.com. Rate movies, like let us know what movies you think we should watch and what you think are going to be on. We good for this, suggest movies, all that stuff. Definitely appreciate that. If you listen to this whole thing, clearly you like it enough. If you got to this point, you like it enough. So why not?
Unless they skipped every time.
Like us. They do. No, they have their own show where they just listen to a podcast and skip through.
Oh, no.
If you have your own show where you skip through our
no.
podcast, please tweet at us at Buffer Buddies, and I want to know about your podcast where you skip our podcast, and that'd be very.
So then we can.
Then do a condensed version of theirs, and we skip. So theirs is like ours. We watch a 2-hour movie in 1 hour. They listen to our 1 hour podcast in 30 minutes, and then we can listen to their podcast in like 5 minutes. We're like, and then it's like that's it, and then we're done. I would love that.
Rich. Money.
Yeah, that's pretty much it. So how do you guys want to rate this movie?
I give this movie 10 out of 10 writer celebrities.
I give it 8 out of 10 white ninjas.
I want to give it 10 out of 10 dead bees.
Oh no.
I'm going to give it 7 out of 10 Wizard President of Memeland. This is Memeland's presidents, wizard presidents.
Meme world.
You've committed.
I'll fix it in post.
Treason.
Was there any other? Is that it? Is that everyone?
I think that is
In the
it.
chat, anyone?
No one in chat.
Aranya.
Aranya. Anyways, unless you get something out there. That's pretty much it, you guys. Thank you so much. Hashtag Buffer Buddies EP87. Hashtag Buffer Buddies at Buffer Buddies. Also, me and Tiffany stream on Twitch, so check that out. We also have a pretty good Instagram at UpDownLeftDie. All that stuff. Is there anything else?
And I'm coming to California.
Fava, not Fava. Non-Fava's coming to
Wow.
California
Wow.
from not
Wow.
California land, wherever that is.
Wow.
Anywhere else that's not California, I'm like, whatever about. If I was president of America, I would only care about California.
Dude, that's racist. Can't say that.